ultimately, what I want to say to people who may be experiencing very challenging marriages, that in this series we go through the practicalities of
Hmm.
how to enhance our relationships.
That's right.
But I don't want you to be discouraged. I want you to be just strengthened in your faith
Hmm.
that the God who has called me to this will take me through this.
Yes.
And if you don't know anything else to do, just stand in that.
Hmm.
Just stand in that. Because indeed, the one who has called you, who has promised, he is faithful.
He's faithful.
He's faithful. And we know that it's not easy.
Hmm.
Personally for me, my mother and my father, they divorced. Things got very challenging. If you ask me what the diagnosis, you know, was at that time, I think it was just a lot of, I would say first, the fear of God was missing.
Hmm.
And there was just the understanding of each other,
Hmm.
the understanding. And so for me, I personally have seen how hard marriages um,
Can be.
can be and the impact they can have.
Hmm.
You know, that, marriages where there's emotional abuse. And the thing about it is, and what was so, growing up, my mother was really a counselor, a marriage counselor in all of this.
Hmm.
And people would literally come to our home. And my experiences was just seeing marriages that were going through it. They were going through it. They would come in, they would talk, and you could just hear some experiences where there was physical abuse, emotional abuse, emotional abandonment, physical abandonment,
Hmm.
where somebody just wakes up in the morning, takes a flight to Ghana, comes back, and is like, I want to change my whole life, and I just want to leave this marriage, and I have found someone in Ghana. I'm after however many years, I'm leaving.
Hmm.
And you would see these stories repeat over and over and over again. And so it gets real. I think my experiences have offered me the opportunity to see how serious
Can get.
it can get and how serious marriage is.
Hmm.
And the thing about marriage, if you don't, who you marry determines your destiny.
That's right.
It determines who you're going to be.
Hmm.